There really were no insider trading laws. There was no
Yeah.
SEC. By the way, talk about bank capital requirements or banking laws. Those didn't exist either. So it really was the Wild West. And the truth is there was an enormous amount of manipulation also taking place in the market. And the elites were banding together to pursue these things called investment pools, which were effectively pump and dump schemes. And it's funny because I think now a lot about that. I'm actually curious where you would land on this. I try to put myself in the shoes of these people, 100 years ago and think, was it immoral? Was it illegal? With retrospect, obviously, it all looks horrifically terrible. But at the time, there were no rules. And I always wonder about it because I think, the markets are a funny place. The stock market is people who think they're trying to outwit another person, right?
Yeah.
So the buyer of a stock thinks they're smarter than the person selling them the stock. And the seller always thinks they're smarter than the buyer. And whether they would think about sort of these pump and dump schemes and manipulation getting together was just another form of outwitting the other side, if you will. And that's not to take away from the immorality of it all, but it seemed like it was such the normal sort of course back then.